Good morning, friends. It is Julie Hamilton with Life Builders, bringing you simple tips to build a strong and healthy life on. Can you believe it's another Monday? Wow, we made it a whole nother week. I'm so glad to be back with you. I missed you last week. I took a break from social media and making videos and podcasts. So I'm really happy to be here with you and excited that you're here. So anyway, somebody said to me the other day about how I'm doing great because I got a bigger microphone. One thing I didn't tell you guys is that I'm using this microphone to record my podcast at the same time I'm doing the live video. So that way I don't have to do it twice and make up the same, share the same lesson twice. It's saving me time. So I just take that audio, turn it into the podcast. If you haven't heard it yet, it is Life Builders by Julie Hamilton podcast. It's on iTunes, Stitcher, and Google Play. You can find it there. And it's a little bit behind this show, so the topics are going to come out in a few weeks. So maybe I'll give you a refresher on some of the topics we've talked about. But today I want to talk about this topic. Are you using it? It's been on my heart so much this week, this thought. Are you using what God has given you? Are you using what's in your hand right now? So many times we don't even take inventory of what we have, where we are in this place, what we've been giving, what we naturally have. And we had just got back actually an hour ago, less than an hour ago, and I showered and everything, from a hotel where we stayed at for 17 hours. Now this hotel was a very nice hotel. This gift certificate for the hotel was given to us last May. So over a year ago. And we knew last May that this gift certificate, we bartered for some work, so that was our, payment. And we knew that this gift certificate expired July 31st of 2018. Now we've had over a year to spend this gift certificate. But you know what's happened? We've had in our hands the piece of paper that would take us away for a night. We've had in our hands the piece of paper that would let us have a free breakfast for a morning. But what has happened is it's been over a year. The anniversaries have come and gone. The birthdays have come and gone. The special occasions have come and gone. And we never took the time to spend that piece of paper, to take that piece of paper and take it down and redeem it for all the things that it was worth. A year has gone by. So finally, you know what happens when you realize it's going to expire in 10 days is you go, oh my gosh, we have to go. So what's today, the 22nd, I think, or the 23rd? I'm not sure. One of those days. But we just redeemed the certificate that we had for a year. The 23rd, Livy says. So, but I want you to think about this. How many times do we have something in our hand? God's put something in our hand, a skill, an ability, a talent, a passion, a heart for something, and knowledge, experience about something. And we let it sit because we're waiting for the right time. The special occasions go by where you could have used it. And the moments go by where you could have used that thing, but you're like, you know what? It's not the right time yet. But what do? Do we wait until it's expiring before we begin to use it? Do we wait until it's too late? And then what if that piece of paper would have sat on our desk with all that value in it and we never used it? That could have easily happened in how many days? 8 days. And what about our lives? How many times do we have something in our lives and we let it sit on our desk, not taking the full value out of that thing, not realizing what a treat, what a blessing. This could be used for good to impact the world, or whatever it is that you have in your hands. We don't use it and we let it expire until it's too late. My question for you is, what do you have in your hands and are you using it right now, right where you are? I'm not talking about all the great people that have, become millionaires in New York. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about where you are right now. I really want you to take an inventory. Get out a piece of paper, get out a pencil, sit down and write out, what is it that I have in my hands right now? Is it a heart for finance? Is it, the ability to speak? Is it the ability to write? Is it the ability to write songs? The ability to paint? The passion for missions? What is in your toolbox right now that you don't have to go any further than where you are right now to have tools that you can already use? And I want to encourage you to sit down and write that out. Is it compassion? Is it joy? Is it fun? A fun spirit? get all those things on papers. Take inventory of what you have right now. And I want you to ask yourself, how can I use this? How can this be used in my life in this moment? I'm not gonna wait till I'm a executive at this corporation to start giving back to people. I wanna give back when I go to Adopt-A-Block on the Saturday and feed the people in our city who are food challenged, or whatever, what do you call that? There's a name for it, I forget what it is. Anyway, they don't have food scarcity, have food scarcity. We don't have to wait until it's all over before we can begin to use what's in your hands. Time, maybe that's the thing that you have in your hands. Experience, maybe you have knowledge. Maybe you were a single mom that went through being a single mom, and then now you are looking back on that and you're like, I know how I can help these other single moms, and you start a small group to pour into them. I know some friends that are doing that. Or maybe you're a teacher and you have knowledge about how to work with teenage girls. Tara is watching right now. Tara, you are one of those people that knows how to do that, and you're pouring out into them. So I just want to encourage you, take what's in your hands, take inventory of it, use it right now. Don't wait until it expires before you go, oh man, I wish I would have used that. Now is the time to use what God's putting in your hands, to do what He's put in front of you to do. And all you do, you just do it with all your heart. The word says whatever is in your hands, you just do it with all your heart. You just go for it, and you're going to be blessed. You're going to be rewarded in doing that. And I think that you might have some things come out of it that you never even expected. Well, I hope that gives you something to think about this week and gives you something to chew on. I really want you to make that list. Write it down, guys. What do you have in your hands right now? And use it right now. Don't wait. Hope you have an amazing week, and I will see you on Thursday at 8:30. Go back to Thursdays now. Woohoo! So Thursday at 8:30, I will see you, and go live your big, amazing, beautiful lives. Bye.